What's up guys, and welcome Mr. Fronokun, here with my teaser breakdown for episode 3 of Tales from the Borderlands, Catch a Ride. Now this episode might be pretty interesting as well because episode 2 definitely was amazing. I loved it and it was great. So episode 3 just might be more about, August and his employer Vallory, because she wasn't really too happy about the whole deal with the vault key and the money. So yeah, based on the slide we have this girl. Now this girl on the slide, her name is Vallory, and as we know, all we know is that she's August's employer. Now, for the most part, we'll see how she actually gets to meet Fiona and Sasha, because that's who she's really interested in right now, because she was expecting August to bring back that $10 million, but obviously the vault key and the whole deal didn't go as planned, so that kind of actually went really not as good. So we'll see how she actually handles Sasha and Fiona, and see if she actually has anything in store for them. So anyways, that's enough for me of the slide. Let's go ahead and move on to the teaser. I'm gonna play it and then break it down. Firstly, we have a scene of Kroger and Finch, the assassins who were after the bounty on Fiona. Now, of course, we got away after you ended up, shooting Finch with one of your bullets. I used my fire bullet and it ended up, burning top of his hair. That's why you see the top of his hair actually burned off, so that's pretty nice detail there. But anyways, after Athena takes over the assassination, they're left behind. So they might come back in episode 3 to finish their job and assassinate or take in Fiona. Now, they were pretty much, of course, the nice duo here. We got Dave Vanoy and Adam Harrington voicing these two characters. So I'm hoping they will have a longer run in the episode, or at least in the season, because, they were just here. They got owned by Fiona. And then after that, they were just gone and no more sign of them. So awesome to see them coming back. They were a pretty interesting, funny bunch of characters. These two are definitely some funny guys. And it's good to see them actually not, just leaving them behind in episode 2 and bringing them back for episode 3. That'd be pretty cool. So tell me your opinions on Kroger and Finch. They were pretty interesting characters, but too bad they're on the opposite side. So maybe I just like hearing, Alan Harrington and Dave Fenoy's voice. They're just great voice actors, and yeah, having a fun time with them. So let's go ahead and move on to the next image we have of a scene with Hector and Jimbo Hodunk. Now, this scene was also in the teaser for episode 2, so it might actually happen in episode 3 or maybe episode 4, so you might have them actually helping out for some reason, because this guy, Hector, he's definitely kind of working for August in a way, and the Hodunks are basically this whole family of people who are just basically rednecks. So yeah, so we have Jimbo over here. He's the guy who doesn't really talk because he can't. He speaks in weird words, so Hector actually translates for him, so that's pretty interesting. We have him manning a turret over here, so we'll see more about that later, I guess. But let's go ahead and move on to the next scene we have of Brick. They're showing a scene of Brick over here, the Vault Hunter, one of the Vault Hunters from Borderlands 1, and he's also in Borderlands 2, so it's awesome. We're seeing these Vault Hunters one by one. We saw Zero, we saw Athena, now we're gonna see Brick. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Telltale's actually incorporating some of the Vault Hunters from the previous games into Tales from the Borderlands. I like Brick. He's a pretty awesome character. He's the Bandit King, and he is pretty funny as well. So interesting to see him. I wonder what kind of thing that actually happened, because we had, Zero, he was basically after the Gorgeous thing. Then we had Athena, she was chasing after Fiona and Sasha. So I'm wondering what Brick's role will be in the next episode, because he's a pretty awesome character. He isn't really much for, complicated stuff, but he is a pretty violent dude, so pretty awesome to see Brick actually coming into Tales. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next image we have of Athena coming back into the action. Now she might actually appear in episode 3 too. So you remember in episode 2, of course, Athena was chasing after Fiona and Sasha, and he got thrown by Lawyer Bot, or she actually plays it off that she never actually, you know, chased you if you went to Old Haven first. So you could also pick up her shield that she left behind if you go to Old Haven first. So that's pretty interesting how she would fight you without her shield, because that's pretty much her pride and joy. That's her baby right there. You took her shield, and then it said Athena will really remember that. So yeah, she's gonna get that back. She's gonna be pissed off, and Janie won't be here to save you this time. So yeah, we'll see about that. That was pretty funny having Janie actually show up and kind of be the whole, you know, deciding factor for quitting being an assassin for Athena. So that's pretty interesting. Nicely done there, and I think that was pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the next image we have of basically the outskirts of Pandora. We have where everything flew out of the caravan, where you have this mirror here that had a picture of Felix, Sasha, and Fiona with their first big heist picture with, you know, the watch, the other watch, and the money. So yeah, it's pretty cool having, you know, look at that happy family. But anyway, if we have a hand comes and tears off the part where Felix is. Now the hand, of course, if you remember the big old, you know, clothing that she had on and the rings and stuff, this is Vallory's hand and stuff like that, ripping off the part where Felix is and looking at Fiona and Sasha, because that's who she wants to get after now. Of course, I mentioned this in the beginning of the video where I said that, you know, August worked for Vallory and she wanted the money that they made from the whole deal. So that's why August is going ahead and helping Vasquez and hoping that something in the Glorious facility is worth something close to $10 million, or they're pretty much screwed. So of course we have Vallory has the crosshairs on both of them, so we might have some trouble with her too. So basically we have Finch and Kroger, we have Athena, and then we have Vallory and August after Fiona and Sasha. That's a bunch of trouble for them. Pretty interesting. So tell me your guys' thoughts on the teaser for episode 3. Obviously not everything's going to happen in the teaser, because this is basically a little overview of what's going to happen. So tell me your thoughts and opinions and predictions on what's going to happen. This has been a friend. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a thumbs up and also comment down below your thoughts and stuff like that, and subscribe for more. This has been a friend, and I'm out.